Yo, I'm Young Gil, and I'm rocking with Da Vinci Yield TV. Y'all tune in, make that subscribe. How you gotta get there? Comment whether you like it or you hate it. Shouts out to Capo 1 and 2, the whole B Street mob, my baby Keisha, my mama, my nephews Jiggy Man, Tommy, and them Big Mama Nina. What up, though?
You dig?
I ain't gonna hold you up.
So right here, I'm about to ask some names, and then he can even name some afterwards about some infamous prisoners. Let's speak on first the brother, Ricky Rimmerback, the infamous Moorish American.
With all due respect, he is Colonel C. Kirkman Bay Emeritus. He, no matter what he does,
y'all gonna have to have a dictionary with this one.
No matter where he go, he will always be revered as Colonel C. Kirkman Bay. You know, I don't, you know, it's just one time I didn't agree with it when we was at Earth on the east side, you know, when Peterson Bay was the Grand Sheik and he was the first lieutenant and I was a drill. And we had like a 22-man mufti staff. And I was responsible for the workout, the teachings, and making sure everybody was in temple, you know, dressed properly. And you understand what I'm saying? And on point, looking the Moorish part, talking the Moorish talk. Walking the Moorish walk. You know, all the Moorish songs, you gotta walk right and talk right. You see what I'm saying? If you don't believe I've been redeemed, then follow me down to the Jordan stream. Because you got to have it in your blood. So when we had a 22-man staff, man, with him there, it was beautiful. But yeah, remember Bay is that he is that one. When you can't mention the Michigan Department of Corrections prison system of the Moorish Scientific American Incorporated without mentioning his name.
Those is big facts. I remember I was fighting this blood guy in the day room, and then, a lot of guys was coming in on us or whatever, and he said something. Everybody stepped back, like, said this guy just whatever. But yeah. But
and he's a very passionate, lovable guy.
For sure.
He know the teachers, and man, I mean, you ever sit to a guy, man, you ever been convinced of anything a guy say? He's charismatic like that. They got some guys that you would just be convinced of everything they say. Maybe that's why I learned some of my shit from. I gotta be talking sometimes. People be convinced with me.
Was that your first time being around him at Chippewa?
First time I heard so much about him.
Yeah.
When I had met him, it was mutually said, I had been hearing so much about you two more. We had been hearing about each other, so it was destined that we crossed paths.
What about Lil Larry?
Davis and Neal?
Yes, sir.
Y'all, you call him Lil Larry. Guys who really don't know him, that his name. They call him Littles. Guys that really know him, they call him Littles. They don't call him Davis and Neal, or guys who really they call him Littles, man. No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I ain't want to come in front of the camera.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they call him Littles, man. But that's the moment. We was up at Earth. He was, even on the east side, he came to the temple a couple times. Because when I had to go through that thing with Peterson Bay and them, because anytime the temple is not right, a real mufti is supposed to emerge and make sure the law is enforced. Situation transpired, our role enforced the law. It went that way because Allah said so, not because Young Gil said so. My man resigned and they got the hell out the way, and the temple voted me in. Excuse me.
They was mad at me about that.
Yeah, I already know because your vote went my way. I already know who you was talking to when you said that.
Yeah.
And because but I ended up letting Kool-Aid get it. I ended up letting Jenkins Bake get it because that was the right thing to do. I ain't had it but a couple years ago. And you know what I'm saying? I need to focus on staying on straight and narrow and getting out. That was too much attention at that time. Plus, you only got. But I was say you strong, Young Gil, but Jenkins Bake had natural life, and I've been on Kool-Aid for a long time, so I didn't mind resigning and letting him get that and let him give me what he gave me. You know what I'm saying? So
I wish myself I would have handled it a little bit different, but that's the first time I seen the Moors like that. Billingsley Bay told me once it's around vote time, it's about to get treacherous, bro.
Yeah, and you seen how it went, man. Even at the end, me and Salter Bay talked. We kicked it for a minute. We slept I was out, over the phone. And we didn't talk, but I just think that at that time it was so much of a power struggle going on. Like when I was elected acting Grand Sheik, how first day I mandated we purifying the temple. out with all homosexual activity.
They
came at me.
We're gonna talk about that too, man. Oh my God. I
ain't never been hawked and hunted down by booty bandits in all my life. Them boys were like, when I was out getting them boys by that temple, and everybody was telling me you looking good. Everybody, man. I'm talking about the GDs, man. I'm talking about, man, everybody, the blood.
Yeah, Lord's one of the alliance with us.
They was like, y'all looking. Excuse me. It's like, y'all looking good, man. And them boys was like, but I was like, you on that booty tip, you got to get out this temple. I can't have you up in here because if Allah won't come in. Mm-hmm. If the house is only as strong as the head is.
Yeah.
And if you got nonsense in your household, God is not going to come in and bless it. I don't care who you are. You have to be pure in heart. That's why the Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali teaches, keep your hearts in love, pure mind, your body clean with water, man. When you're moving through, you don't know who you're going to bump into. You don't bump into nobody with no aggression. What's up? What's that? What you want? You don't do that, man.
Facts.
You treat people as you want to be treated, but when they violate what you stand for, only then do you have the absolute right to drop the world on your head.
Have you been in the same penitentiaries with New York or Pussycat?
I ain't never been over with Pussycat, but I was with New York at MR.
Is he really cocky like everybody say he is? I mean, like far as size, like was he huge?
He was a big individual, but yeah, I really didn't. When God would talk about it, because of my stature and how I carried myself in the job, I would walk away from it.
Right.
I would hear the conversation, I would walk away. Because a lot of times you will have other brothers that are being earshot at that, and you are you are judged by those you around in the conversation. Mm-hmm. So you have to be conscious of your surroundings at all times. What's being said, what's being done, what's being passed. You see what I'm saying? If you're not on those three levels at all times, you gonna get caught up, man.
Yeah, I heard about him in the county jail. They was like, stay away. I didn't know he was a Moorish American. They like, well, you stay away from guys like that.
Yeah.
So is it true about him like knocking the white boys out and all that?
I didn't heard that story.
Wow, that's crazy, man. That's a whole different world.
I didn't heard that story. I didn't been at some joint with some stuff that went down, man, and guys been raped in showers, and state troopers had to come in.
Yeah, I seen that with Bloody. What's his name? Meter Bag. I seen. I'm gonna say it now. I ain't saying it first. I'm like, you know what? But nah,
you know what
you deserve it. Yeah,
you know what you know. Just as long as when you talking to the masses, you own facts. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Your foundation is everything. Even in every household, your foundation is everything. 'Cause once your foundation is cracked, then you can allow all kind of stuff up in there, man. So you got to always make sure that when you say a particular thing, you standing on it. You know what you're talking about it. You put your trademark on it. You put your business on it. Mm-hmm. On that fact. That's what it is. So, like, if anybody want to address or ask or question or challenge anything I'm saying, man, you gotta know. If you from Michigan and you watching this, you gonna say he on what he on?
For sure. I can test to some of the stories and some of the action for sure. Everybody on here.
We don't know why he on what he on, but he on what he on.
Right. Have you ever been incarcerated with Shorty J besides at Earth?
Yeah, Shorty J, my man.
And he like 5'2"?
Yeah, but
and a killer.
Yeah, but he caught a light bit and he stuck in here. But
he caught a light bit in prison.
Yeah, before we got the Ken Ross, this how me and Shorty J meet. I mean, before we got the Earth, this how me and Shorty J meet. We was at Ken Ross, and the police was emergency riding me out. They was kicking me out of Ken Ross. I can't remember where I went to from there, but I had this thing about that long, and I had to get rid of it. And I didn't trust nobody else but Shorty J. I used to wear this. This vest, this little strap thing on it, and they had these little things on these little metal bars. I just slide it in the pocket, But I took it off and gave it to Shorty J. Told him what was in there. That's how me and Shorty J first met. But then down the line, when we end up at URF. And I learned about the real Shorty J, which I didn't like. You understand what I'm saying? Because he was on that folly. You know what I'm saying? He was on that folly, man. On that folly. And when you stepping in the light of the MSTFA as a muftee under the laws of currency Kirkman Bay, charged with the duty of being the vanguard protectors holding the divine movement. Mo, you can't be associated with guys that's doing that.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just impossible to preach and teach the right thing and associate with guys like that. Now they say, yeah, Jesus sat with the quarters and the thieves and all of that, and told the rabbi told him, this day will be an evil day for you. A man said, why you say that? Because you sit with whores and thieves and quarters. Don't you know they sold as precious as yours is? At the same time, in prison, that standard don't apply. Although that's a fact. It's something they call that. When the truth is right there, but you gotta, we ain't going with that right now. I don't know what that thing is, what that is, but we ain't going with that right now. Yeah, what they say, but we ain't going with that right now. So that's something they call that, but and that's how you. And that's the only way you kept an organization standing straight, up and firm.
Facts.
With respect, you had to weed out the infections. You had to, whether they was Moors or Moors who was homosexuals or guys who was once Moors and went to other organizations that was outcast from their house and was still talking over their head. Which is what your man Robin Hill did. After he laid the plate down on the Alphabet Boy, he didn't kick nothing back up to the GM. So when he went for that position, when the brother rolled out for that promotion to that #1 spot, he didn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
So we in the cube now, and he fuck them niggas, giving all the literature to me. I'm kind of like, yo, chill, man, fuck them niggas. So he getting with Notar to get inducted into the Millennials. He had Notar all this paperwork.
They definitely do that.
So when Notar got all the paperwork, at that time, he was excommunicated as a Moor. I butchered him for that. He got taught for 3 reads. It was perfect time for me. He got taught for 3 reads. He got taught because he played me on that bread, put a knife on me. He got taught because he used to run with this one guy who was behind, who was like a brother to me, Kevin Woods, aka K-Dub. His man was behind killing him. I tore him off of that, and everything else it was just like.
Where did he kill him at though? The penitentiary or the street? Oh, some street stuff.
Yeah, he killed my man K. His man killed my man K-Dub, so he used to run with him. Got 3 letters in his name. I ain't gonna say anything, just 3 letters. And so anybody that know, he on what he on. We don't know why he on what he on, but he on what he on. So that's what it was. So it was like, oh, he violating the brothers. Oh, he moving. He going with the soul laws. Oh, and even though he wasn't him, but his mans did that. Yeah, I bust him down like a Rolex. Shit, he iced out. You should have seen this. Oh,
yeah, I seen that. I definitely seen that.
In the night, like that blood glow. I don't know why it be shiny like that. He was iced out. Yeah, he was a cold too.
Okay.
I broke my hand. I was hitting him so hard, man. I was so mad. I broke my hand.
Damn.
Yeah, I broke my hand.
What about Gray Babe? I know he killed somebody in the joint too.
Old school Gray Babe?
Yeah, big Gray Babe with a deep voice. He the same every day.
When we was at Earth on the east side, man, he was the chairman.
Yeah.
And it was a younger Moor, man. They called him Baby Boy. He was the Grand Sheep, man. They put up, they did something to their brother, man. I don't talk about that, but how they got him out of office. How guys use politics and deceit, and it's really being sacrilegious. You know, those who don't know the word sacrilegious mean to misuse something. You know, when you have a blessing, when brothers like our national Grand Sheik, Brother R. Jones Bay, give us a warrant of authority to act accordingly the best we can in a semi-military fashion. You just can't take that man and do wrong with that man. Think ain't nobody gonna stand up and check you, man. Them been together, I stand up, not a got on, man.
Exactly.
You know, we had a joint like this way, cause with the Nation of Islam, they gonna show you how you supposed to be.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You can't hate on the nation at all.
Not at all. Yeah, we love the nation.
You can't hate on the Millennials either.
Hey, did y'all have some type of beef back in the day? Cause the nation, they be taking little cheap shots while we in the hole and stuff. I'm like, damn, what y'all used to beef?
You don't know?
Hell no.
This might be another segment, Mo. Cut.
Yeah, we gonna cut this. We gonna get into
Mo.
that.
I want to tell you first.
Before we get into that, let's
That's a segment, Mo. This gonna blow your mind. You don't know?
No, I don't know.
Oh my God.
Let me ask you another name real quick. Beast. You ever heard of him? 666. Stab Rimmer Bay.
Yeah, I don't know about all that shit, but they say he had faded a more up real bad.
Yeah, they say killed
Jackson.
him.
No, he didn't.
He didn't kill him.
He didn't kill him. He messed him more real bad and left him somewhere covered up for dead.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said to me. Yeah.
He literally got covered up for dead, all bloodied and stabbed up and stuff. But the guy survived. But to make a long story short, yeah, I was at St. Louis and he was there. And when he heard what kind of more I was, Beast checked it in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he probably figured, hey, I'm old, I can't.
Yeah.
Cause when I rode in St. Louis, it was the bloody loop. When I rode in St.
Facts.
Louis,
yeah.
The nation was on top. They was running shit. They was disrespecting Moors and all kind of shit. So I had recruited GD Linwood because he had got into it with some guy that a nation brother had. Anyway, I just put on a bloody show, man. That's the only thing God respect. Long story short,
Facts.
I rise to the top. Now I'm the acting grand sheet. My team is strong. We got stores set up, money coming in. Everybody hating, but we so thick like 85, 90 deep, I don't even care.
Facts.
I ended up getting right up because they come back again. Now Paul H. Renner go to warden at St. Louis. If you remember, I told you when I was at Marvin, he was the deputy. When I was manufacturing knives back in 93, 94, 95, he was the deputy. Now fast forward, I'm in St. Louis. It's 2007, 6, 5, 6, 7, somewhere up in there. And now he the warden at St. Louis now. You can fast forward there in that 10 years. So yeah, man, he was on my ass. Had the police stay shaking me down. And when they emergency rolled me out when I was a grand sheet, it was a European officer who had came. The warden said, if you're not packed up out of here by 8 o'clock, put you in the hole. And she's like, I'm not even going to itemize it, just pack it up. And I packed it all up. And I rolled out with, oh shit. I think I rolled out with, at that time, my man had threw something over the gate. Yeah, so, yeah. But Beast had checked it in, man. He probably did what he did back in the day, man. When it comes to guys like that, man, he know me. Young L, he know me. He checked. He used to be walking with two of them mics. He walked with two of them monsters with him. He was on that monster tip.
So he's really
He had them European monsters with him. Yeah, he was on that too.
Whoa, hold on. What? Damn, Beast. God.
Little short, dark skin, brown skin. You brother wear glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, mouth look like a piano key. He goon killer. Yeah.
But he homes. Wow.
But see, I ain't. That was back when I was in St. Louis, man. You talking, man? That was this shit. This 2022.
Exactly. That's a minute ago.
You gotta go back to 1994, 95. You see what I'm saying? We was that's hill shit. You come up 2002, 3, 4, 5. 3 and 4 at St. Louis. That's back then, 2003, 2004.
Yeah.
Ain't no mistake about it.
Mention Ill TV. Peace.
They got a rap partner. Because I remember Pussycat telling his rap partner, you better get you one of these bitches that will, up in here, you got life.
Wait, he told him that?
Yeah, he told him that. You better get you a sister up in here, you got life. We ain't never going home.
What?
But Pussycat was such a notorious pimp. I was behind the walls from 77 to 81. And the whole time I was locked up, Pussycat got a visit every Veteran Day. He had 5 hoes. And them 5 hoes just bring Pussycat money every Veteran Day. They did that for years while I was there. I seen it with my own eyes. I was mesmerized by it.
Oh, he was pimping for real then out there.
I was mesmerized by how you locked up now.
Where did Pussycat come from? Was that a street name or he got in jail?
I don't know. No, he's Pussycat. When I met Pussycat, we was in quarantine. And he introduced himself to me as Pussycat. Now, oh, you gonna go in there and say your name Pussycat? Yeah, why not? That's my name. And as you know, he carried that name. Pussycat was Pussycat.
Did he speak like a pimp and all fly? And
Yeah, he do. Yes, he does.
wow.
He tell me on. And then there's another thing, like other guys from Saginaw had Pussycat stories about how he was on the street. You know, like.
Also, he's official.
Yeah, he was official. Yeah, how he riding down the street had one of his whole tied to the hood is kind of like an ornament.
Oh my God.
Everybody from Saginaw told that story. He got pulled over. He told me about it himself. He got pulled over and charged with what was it? I forgot what it was. They had charged for it though.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, Pussycat.
I think it's
that was 77. He went to quarantine in 77, and as far as I know, he's still in there.
Is he a Moorish American, or did he ever join?
Last time I saw Pussycat was in 81.
81. Cause I know I get Pussycat in New York confused. One of them Williams Bay. I forget which one it is that I met.
Okay.
But I think New York was the cocky when I met.
I don't think Pussycat ever was a mom.
Oh, okay, good. Cause I heard people saying he was. I'm like, oh shit.
If it was late in life, you know. But like we old now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He might have became a more later in my life. I can't say for sure.
That's crazy.